Oh,
get the right plans
congratulations
for it.
on your
Thank you.
5 Deagle clip.
Oh, thank you, man.
Oh.
I thought it was like I'm winning all my court cases because that's a 1.5.
That is a win. Wait, are you done
By
with
the
all that
way,
stuff yet, or are you still trucking through?
No, I won everything. It's all over. I mean,
Good job. Everybody in my chat is spamming me to ask about stolen car. I don't know the story.
yeah,
His girlfriend stole his car.
Yep.
Ex-girlfriend.
How much was a car?
Whatever it is. It was a McLaren, so expensive.
It was 390.
150?
Brand new.
390K? Really?
I think 294 or 394. I don't remember.
Were you making payments on it, or was that just like full out?
No, it was
cash?
paid off. It was paid off.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
I mean, it's the things that you don't expect to happen because it's so far out.
I expected.
You know?
I expected it.
Well, I mean, again, I did at one point, right? But like, I mean, if there's a court order in motion, right? It's the best you can do, right? That's the highest level as a civilian you could do to protect an asset is to have a court order protect your asset at that point. There's not much you can do. Like, it's the best I could have done. It's not like I did anything wrong.
Personally, I think she should have waited and played the long Kong. She dipset way too early.
Wait, if somebody,
couple cars,
is there any like liability? Can you like garnish wages or anything if somebody?
Yeah, of course. We're filing right now.
Also, does it become a criminal matter at that point if somebody is violating a court order in a civil case?
Listen, Destiny. You're asking people, okay? You're asking to care about like some complaining rich dude's assets of a supercar. It's gonna,
Oh, I was curious from a personal perspective. Because I think criminal stuff can arise out of civil stuff if people do things that they're not supposed to in violation of court orders and stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just gonna, it takes a lot of like, you have to do it. Does that make sense? Like you have to get in motion. I have to do it myself. It's not like it's not automatic.
Gotcha. You should
do it.
It's
Annoying.
File the complaint.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, good. Okay.
It just had to be refiled in California because I think court Texas were like, we're kind of done with this.
Low key, Destiny, you could be a lawyer, like on some low key, like very low key.
Thanks.
Like civil rights type stuff.
Absolutely, that's what I would want to be, a civil rights lawyer.
No, I actually think you could own. Like,
only for white
basic...
people, though. I want to defend them against DEI and reverse racism.
Oh, man, why do you do that?
Do what? I can't defend white people.
Like, nobody. Like, why does it have to be like?
Like what? What's wrong with defending white people?
You're white and I don't like you.
Okay.
I wouldn't defend you.
Well, that's why you're not going to be my civil rights lawyer.
Civil rights lawyer.
Why is it got to be white or black or gray or green or purple or yellow? Like,
I don't know, because that's the colors we were born with. If we had different skin colors, it'd be blue or purple or orange or.
No, but it's just so weird now. Like it's just like, am I just a white man and that's it?
Yeah, but yeah, Disney, isn't that crazy though? I hate to beat the dead horse, but like I was assured by all my lawyers or whatever, everything was all fine, right? That the assets were going to remain frozen, right, under court order, and then the car was against court orders, driven to the dealership, and then sold flat out. Isn't that
the crazy thing is
insane?
What I don't understand is I thought when you sell a vehicle or buy a vehicle or trade a vehicle in, don't they ask you at the dealership if there's a lien of any type or a court order of any type against the title of the car? Like, I'm almost positive you can't sell, like, for instance, if I took a loan out against my car, I don't think I can just go and sell that car. I have to, like, get the bank involved and everything, too, because they have the title. Or if there's, like, a court order, if I'm, like, being, if the government has an interest in my car, I'm, like, defaulting on some other loan and I put it up for collateral or some weird like that. If there's something against the title of the car, I don't think you're allowed to sell it without making it. Oh, wait, never mind.
How do you know this, by the way?
If it's in her,
right.
I was gonna say if it's all in her name and everything, maybe that's a little bit more complicated.
California has a thing that's called, instead of and, it's a or. So when it comes down to the actual title only, right? Title wise, right? Only title wise, right? Both our names were on it. I was the main holder, the secondary holder, right? Because the car was in her garage when it was frozen, right? Even though it's still under court order, which the car is not allowed to be driven by law, right? You cannot drive the car, right? Well, I mean, the car was driven to this place, and the title says or instead of and. Yeah, it's or. So any of the people on it can make a change to the title, and then the title was changed to only hers and then sold.
Huh?
She's I mean, California. Damn. Have you seen that one song? It goes, California, here we come, right back where we start. California. You see that song?
I mean, it's devious, but it's also not legal. But I mean, is what it is.
Damn. Would California even care to do anything about that, or?
I mean, it's California. I mean, we'll see.
Carosaurus?
I only told this thing about the car thing about how she sold it. Oh yeah, she sold it for less money. Apparently, I talked to the dealership guy. They said that they sold the car for less money. She sold it for less money. Under the guise that they wouldn't say a word about it and they should remain anonymous.
What's wrong with that? You just made somebody's day. They bought a McLaren for cheap.
Wait,
Yeah, I
seriously?
know.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. They actually sold it for cheaper under that pretext. That's so weird.
I feel like a car dealership would be super scary about shit like that, right? Like if a car dealership buys a car with a bad title or something and they didn't check, don't they just lose the car? Wouldn't they be out the asset and the cash?
Yeah.
They have to have title insurance when they do like that.
Yeah, but if they around and the title and the insurer finds out, they're gonna drop your ass and maybe sue you.
I mean, is it due process? Let's see if there's a court order in the state of Texas or something against the sale or modification of the car title. I mean, brother, I don't.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know
like,
if there is a way to look up.
there's not a global federal registry of all that. There's no shot.
No, yeah, I can agree there, but like if there has to be liability somewhere. So I imagine that like Adept must have signed a piece of paper saying that like I attest or like I affirm that there is no order against this, which would hold her liable civilly or
Imagine
criminally.
thinking that she.
No, I don't think there's anything like that. You've sold cars before, even selling.
Yes,
cars
and
to
when you
dealers.
sell a car, they ask you if the title is clean, if there's a lien or anything
No,
against.
they don't. They just say, "Do you have the title?" And if you have the title, that's the end. Did she have the title?
I don't know. Do you want me to ask her?
She
Okay, when I did the
right now.
trade-in, I helped my parents do some cars really like
she
2 months
had the
ago,
title,
and those
but-
questions were on the
Okay, if
papers.
she had the title. That's it. There's no,
The-
there's no like attesting or anything.
Okay.
But the alteration of the title wasn't shouldn't have happened. Like she wasn't within her right to do
Well,
that.
then, like, yeah, she may have. But as far as the dealership, there's nothing
Yeah,
past
exactly.
like there's if
yeah.
we're buying your car. Hey, you have the keys. Cool,
Yeah.
cool. You got the title. Okay, cool. Oh, there's no financing. Okay, great. Let's do it. We're done.
Exactly,
That's the
yeah.
end of the.
I'm like
story.
99% sure that I had to sign something.
You know.
Okay. When was the last time you bought a car?
Oh no.
Way sooner than you. You will lose this like 10 times. You know I've bought cars
You
before.
Yeah,
I just did. I
yes.
just did this 2 months ago. When did you?
Yes. You
I bought
agreed. Yes.
I bought a
you-
Defender like
guys,
6 months ago.
6
I
months.
bought
So
I
you.
bought like 7 cars. Yes, you have to sign a bunch of shit. Yes, when you buy
when you
and sell,
buy, but
you have to-
selling.
You said
Yeah,
text
go
to a bunch of shit. It's like 20 documents. Like literally, yes. There's a bunch of shit. It's got to be in there somewhere.
Okay, so what you're talking about is when you're buying a new car or even a used car from a dealership, and that's because states have all these laws about protection for fucking dummies that are buying cars and things along those lines. But when you are selling a car to a private party, okay, they're not going to go and do all this stuff like, hey, is this car encumbered under a lawsuit? That's never going to happen. It's going to be, hey, where's the title? Do you have financing on this
They'll
car?
probably
You
do
know,
enough to
yeah.
protect themselves so that insurance they could get some insurance and if shit goes wrong. They did that.
Well, I
like,
think they
Wait,
probably
why would
have,
why
like,
wouldn't a
title
dealership
insurance.
ask that?
yeah. Why wouldn't they?
What do you mean?
Why wouldn't you ask the question? Like if somebody sells you a car, wouldn't you ask like, hey, there's not like any liens or anything against this title, or whatever, right? It's a clean
Because
100%.
those have to be on the title, except in like exceptional circumstances.
Like a court order.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that if I steal a car and if the title is in the car and I go and like,
Out to you in your name.
oh, so it has to be your name. Okay, well, there's another qualifier.
I think that's a pretty obvious qualifier. Like if I go to try to sell your car, be like, hey, I'm Stephen Bonnell. They're probably, here's another qualifier. They're probably going to want to see your license too.
I mean, the car was not meant legally to be either driven, altered, or sold, and all three were done. Like this is like insane.
I'm
It's just-
gonna call a car dealership tomorrow. We're gonna find out. I'm
I'm gonna
curious.
be honest, X. You need a new girlfriend or some new stuff because you've been talking about this for like the last year, bro.
I'm not.
Yeah, but we need new content. Like, get a new girlfriend, get more cars, get more things.
Oh,
and
yo,
get it
yo,
done,
yo,
bro.
yo, bro.
Get it done, my guy, because I'm getting sick and tired of hearing.
For the
this-
longest
same-
time, I wasn't going
same-
unhinged on sharing my personal life because I didn't want her to go unhinged, and she did it regardless anyway, right? But brother, like,
Okay,
some stories, I got a
new-
billion.
We need new cars, new women, new stories, Bucko. We're getting
yeah,
sick of
I
it.
got a million stories for you. I'm just gonna waiting,
Yeah, I don't know if you learned this now doing all the court in the United States, but it's kind of weird that in the U.S. there's not like there's no federal. We don't really have like a federal government that keeps records or anything. It's just like it's 50
I know.
completely different state governments, and you have no idea at any point in time
So,
what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do it just manually. You have to really, you have to do your thing. Because if you don't do it, that means nothing gets done.
Yeah.
I think it's fucking dead. But what can you do?
How do you guys learn all this?
Well, he
Through
probably through
hardship.
firsthand. Yeah.
Oh, okay, like just through your own experiences.
Through
Yeah.
getting clapped, yeah.
Okay. That's
'Cause,
pretty
I mean-
smart though.
I mean, bro, the reality is that court is a loss for everybody. When you win, you don't win. You still lost. Like,
Oh, because of the payments and stuff, the money.
everything. It's brother, it's mentally draining, financially draining. Like, it's not. Nobody likes to do all that. It's just a
Yeah,
loss.
lawyers do, and the government when they take your money.
Nice.
True. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. What else? What else other than that?
Personally, I would start an OnlyFans.
Nice.
What
What
said
about you, Destiny? If you were a girl, would you start an OnlyFans?
I don't know. Maybe. Seems like a lot of money I can make.
$500,000? Yeah, I mean, I could imagine that. Destiny better, like, I mean, sheesh.
OnlyFans? I mean, yeah.
I mean, people call me
I
a
do it.
dumb. People abuse me at 300 viewers, and I barely make that. Okay, you can get abused and made fun of and make 500K a month. Sure, man.
Yeah.
True.
You know, I did not buy my girlfriend a car. I was very eager to get the car, and you had to get a license. I didn't have a license at the time, right? So I thought, oh,
trusted her. He
we can both
trusted
be on
her.
the title. Yeah, it's bro.
Yeah.
It's not
Trust.
like
It wasn't-
bro. You know, it made me feel bad for being trusting and like that. It's just
you
lame.
do
As
not feel bad for that. No,
yeah,
no.
yeah, exactly.
You
I'm
trusted
not
somebody, you loved somebody, you did something at the time through your heart, and this happened, and obviously it happened for a reason. You know, everything's for a reason, and yeah, you shouldn't feel bad for that.
I'm not gonna do
Should not
it.
feel
Oh, I'm never gonna trust anybody ever again. Blah blah. This is
That's
some
such a
loser
dumb-
mind. Such loser
yeah, that's
mindset.
such a, yeah, that's just, buddy. It's like playing games and giving up on the first round and never playing ranked again because
Yeah.
you got clapped. You got
Fucking shit.
clapped. It's fair enough. She went straight to the bank
Fair
with
enough. Yeah.
it, and then now you go again. And
Yeah.
go again.
I like that. Yeah,
And
this
you're, not,
mindset.
you're not broke. You're still breathing. You still like got.
Oh
food
yeah,
from
exactly.
money.
Yeah, you can't get caught on these
Yeah.
things.
Yes.
Bro,
You're
I'm
good, bro. Like,
I'm 28. Like you get caught on these
Yeah,
things, whether
exactly.
you'll lose every day you live and breathe.
men,
It's a loss.
men look greatest in their like 40s, and that's not on some coping. Like,
Yeah.
once you're like a 40-year-old man, that's your prime. But does she still have that grip on you? Do you still miss her?
What?
Do you miss her?
No.
Bullshit. Late nights when you let then you
Bro,
good times?
bro. I lied to myself, okay, and I lied to my own being for months before, right? But I'm fully in touch with my feelings in 20 days to say that I'm proud of the progress I've made. Say absolutely not. Sorry.
Buddy, I miss her for you, bro. Like,
I don't give a fuck. It's not like that.
oh, okay.
Brother, I had to remain in good standings because I thought I was gonna get the car. But once that was gone, oh man, brother, it's like my brain caught on fire.
Yeah.
You understand it? It's like my brain just caught on fire. I was like, okay, at that point, I don't need anymore. All that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I had checkmate. I missed it. Oh, there you go, checkmate.
I appreciate that, Destiny.
All right. Bye.
Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.